So Nedu, I hear say una want pursue legal actions against me over which I talk about you. Before we go court, the people where they say you defraud them, they don't contact me. And since you don't talk your own side of your story for the press release, this is their own side of the story. You understand? Because here's the thing, I don't want you people to close doors for a lot of Nigerians that are supposed to get scholarship outside from different non-governmental organizations across the world. You know, that's why I must make sure that the truth comes out. So Nigerians, listen to the woman.
Hello, my name is Fatma Shafak. I am the Executive Director of Operations for the Metropolitan School of Business and Management, UK. MSBM is compelled to address the severe mismanagement, dishonesty, and contractual breaches by the Nedu Scholarship Foundation, which resulted in gross misallocation of funds and failure to deliver on agreed charitable initiatives. Despite false claims that we have not pursued legal recourse, MSBM has been actively pursuing this matter through official legal channels. Nedu and his manager Sarah have been summoned by the Nigerian police multiple times regarding this case. As is often with financial fraud investigations, these proceedings take time, but we remain committed to ensuring full accountability. MSBM has been a long-standing supporter of educational access and scholarships, working with reputable organizations such as Lead for Good Africa in Nigeria, which has successfully raised over £40,000, granting scholarships to over 20 students in need. Our intent was to expand the efforts, which led us to partner with Nedu Scholarship Foundation. Nedu and his team displayed a deliberate pattern of deception, mismanagement, and financial irregularities, which raises serious concerns about his intent from the outset. Nedu's team was provided 85 million naira after MSBM was given a budget. 60 million naira was paid upfront and 25 million naira to be paid after MSBM has seen progress. Here are the major discrepancies and unfulfilled obligations that indicate potential fraud. 7 million naira for 20 LED billboards, no evidence in receipt. 5 million naira for 10 influencers, no evidence in receipt. 10.8 million naira for invitation boxes and cards for 100 people, no evidence in receipt. 14.985 million naira for venue and setup, no accountability in receipt. 5 million naira for Tim DeColo performance, no evidence in receipt. 7.95 million naira for entertainment, no accountability in receipt. 7.9 million naira for food and drinks, no accountability in receipt. 3.5 million naira for digital marketing on Instagram, Facebook, Google, or YouTube, no evidence in receipt. 2.5 million naira for offline event promotions, no proof of execution, no receipt. 2 million naira for video production, evidence was sent. 1,056,000 naira for press and media engagement, evidence was sent. 14 million naira for event media coverage, said HIP TV did this as a sponsorship. 5.253 million naira for event management company, no accountability and receipt. In about 3 weeks to the event, after almost 3 months of receiving the funds, Nedu could not show evidence of how the 60 million naira has been spent. No billboards, no adverts on third-party website, just videos on Nedu's page. Yet, Nedu's team was insisting on a 25 million naira balance payment, of which we refused. Nedu's team then claimed we hanged them dry. This was not true. We only requested evidence on how the 60 million naira was spent before we released further funds. Here is the foundation story. MSBM initially proposed a ticketed event following global best practices where ticket sales cover event costs, allowing sponsorship funds to go directly to scholarships. Nedu insisted on a free event, claiming charity events in Nigeria do not charge ticket fees. This ensured MSBM bore all financial risk, while the event had no guaranteed fundraising outcome. MSBM's agreed account was not used for fundraising at the event. A separate bank account was opened without MSBM's consent, violating transparency agreements, which was displayed on Nedu's page. To date, there is no accountability regarding how much, if anything, was raised. MSBM's branding was deliberately suppressed at the event. Other sponsors whom we were never informed about were given higher visibility than MSBM, despite MSBM being the primary funder. MSBM understood fundraising events are not guaranteed to raise funds, which was why we proposed a ticketed event. We cannot dispute what we were never allowed to verify. However, here is what we are requesting for. Full accountability of how the 60 million naira was spent. Proof of what was done with funds, example 20 billboards. Bank payment transfer evidence to vendors. Total amount raised for the purpose of a scholarship. We will continue to push for full transparency, financial transparency, and accountability. Pursue legal action for misappropriation of fund and breach of contract. Expose fraudulent practices that undermine genuine charitable efforts. MSBM remains steadfast in its mission to provide educational opportunities through legitimate, transparent partnerships. We urge donors, corporate sponsors, and other charities to be extremely cautious when engaging with individuals or organizations that lack proper accountability. Thank you so much.
Anyways, all what they are trying to debunk from our own explanation, it seems like they are the one lying, that indeed they actually defrauded. But I'm not the judge. The petition has been filed. You understand? He will definitely be invited. No be that one where they say they don't call them how many times because they know people for that side. They don't agree God. You will come to this place. Their petition is coming here. They gave it to me. I'll take it there. I don't like fraudsters. I don't like thieves. I don't like people that take advantage of other people. I don't like it. Now, you know, I won't use this one now to spoil opportunities where a lot of Nigerians go get. And I would not let that. I will not let people like you give Nigeria a bad name. And I don't do press conference. I don't go deny. But here they are. You're going to learn.